you for being here with me. Today we are doing a pick a card reading for the full moon in Aquarius. So Aquarius is an air sign, although it feels like it should be a water sign, but it is an air sign. And it's all about listening to your intuition. And you may notice around this time, it's gonna serve you better to listen to your own intuition rather than taking on the advice that other people have to offer you. Now, it's always, I think, important to listen to what others have to say, their opinions or their advice, but at the end of the day, we are the ones that know what is best for us, and we will know intuitively if what someone has to say is going to help us or it's going to, keep us a little bit further from where we want to be or deter us from the direction we want to be. So listen to your intuition and honor yourself, and just really pay attention to your gut feeling and those internal urges, and really pay attention to see what's the feeling behind these urges or these intentions. So I like to explain this based on more of the feeling state. So sometimes we can wonder if something that's coming into our minds is something of the ego or if it's something, of the intuition or the higher self. And the main distinction between the two is the feeling behind the thought form. So let's say, your ego is being like, that wasn't enough, do better. It's like that's coming from a place that's, you're not meeting your standards, or you're just not feeling worthy enough, or you're just not enough. So this would be a more of a negative kind of hidden intention or feeling beyond that thought of saying oh, that's not good enough. But let's say, a thought form comes in and has an idea, let's say, ooh, what you're doing is good, but what if you did this? And, it has a different underlying intention, because that intention has you growing and evolving and doing better. So it's really paying attention to the feeling behind the thought form. Is it lower vibrational or is it higher vibrational? Is it making you feel unworthy or stuck, or is it allowing you to see a bigger picture, allowing you to see, what could be things that you could grow upon or do better from a place of wanting more, but in a way for your soul, wanting to grow, wanting to evolve, coming from a place of growth rather than coming from a place of not being enough. I hope that makes sense. So we're gonna do a different kind of reading today. So we're going to do the Wing of Isis, which is with my Ancient Egyptian Feminine Wisdom deck. This one is by Alana Fairchild. Alana Fairchild makes all of my favorite decks, literally, and they're all so good. So this is a pocket edition. It's definitely one of my favorites. So we're going to split this pile up into 3 times. All right, going to have 3 piles. So the first pile is going to be with the amethyst. So that's for honoring and heightening our intuition and allowing our psychic skills to amplify and grow and evolve. And it's also wonderful for healing. And then we have this argonite, which is amazing for any trauma, for releasing all energy that doesn't have our best interest at heart, for letting go of things that have been weighing heavy on us, so that we can be free and welcome in new energy. And then we have this rose quartz, which is a heart healing stone, great for forgiveness and for expressing ourselves without hurting others, and for acceptance and receptivity. So pick a pile that you're most drawn to. We're not gonna have the piles preset because we want all cards on deck for when we do this Wing of Isis spread. So just close your eyes intuitively, just connect with your breath, and when you breathe from your belly, pull the energy up from the soles of your feet to the top of your head, and then exhale, release it back down from the head to the feet. Do this a few times and then open your eyes, and when you do, you will most likely be drawn to one of these 3 stones. So go ahead and do that now, and we will get started with the amethyst with pile number 1 with the Buddha. So you can rub the Buddha belly, rub it with your mind, get that good luck rolling and streaming in for you. Okay. All right, so for those of you who chose the amethyst with group number 1, so we have, what is the real issue for me right now on a spiritual level? Power over 7 scorpions. You are being initiated into the magic of conjuring, so as to have power to effect lower vibrational forces through your own will and spoken word. You are guided to use this powerful gift with compassion, discernment, with mercy and non-judgment. You can then manage any toxicity in your life swiftly with great effect. I love that this came up because what we were just talking about was that distinction between lower vibrational energy and higher vibrational energy, and noticing the difference between the two when they arise. The feeling behind it will be the telltale. So this is saying that when lower vibrational energies are brought to your attention and to the forefront of your mind, you are able to use your own intention and your spoken word with your gift of power, compassion, and discernment and non-judgment to use your words to have a effect on these lower vibrational energies as to not flow into them, but to become aware of them and rise above them, to become aware of that underlying intention, that underlying feeling, and observe it, become aware of it, and move in the direction of higher vibration. And in order to do this, all you have to do is, be in that essence of love or peace, of compassion, of mercy, of non-judgment. So this is a really amazing card because it's showing the power of that awareness and how that you can actually heal these energies around you by using, your intention magic and really honoring yourself and your inner feelings, your intuition and your gut, and essentially taking that lower vibrational energy and uplifting it. So as an example, let's say somebody is talking down on somebody. So instead of seeping into that lower vibrational energy and talking more about this person or the situation of what came up, you can then either, step away and just say, what, I don't want to partake in this conversation, or you can find a way to gently move the conversation in another direction. So by honoring yourself and your morals and your values and knowing what is right and what is wrong, you can begin to step away from this lower vibrational energy and not take part in it, and instead use your energy and your intention, your willpower, your spoken word to shift things in a new direction so it's more high vibrational. Okay, and now we have, how can I best heal that in my day-to-day life? Temple of Carnelian. It is time to trust in your own boldness and courage, taking risks that feel true to your heart and engaging in practices that make you feel truly and genuinely alive, embodied, and more of yourself, even if not always comfortable, are going to help you live the life you were born to live. Beautiful. So in your daily life, begin to honor and trust yourself and trust the courage that you have within, and take risks that feel good. Take risks in the direction that you want to see yourself grow in, and begin to make daily rituals or routines that allow you to practice where practice skills or things that will lead you in that direction that you want to go. And sometimes maybe these risks might be just because it's something that you're not used to doing, so you're taking a risk, and maybe maybe it's something you feel like it's not your strong suit, but it's something that you enjoy and would like to see yourself doing more of that. So continuing to push yourself and push past those self-limiting limitations that say oh no, you're not good at that, that's not for you, and just trying it anyways, and taking that risk, and trying new things, and doing what makes you feel alive and what makes you feel good. For example, singing, and if somebody said to you before, you don't have a good voice, that's their opinion, and singing feels really good and it's very healing. So if singing is something that makes you feel really good, continue to do that, and continue to practice and express yourself, and this will be very healing. And this card is saying that even if it's not comfortable, maybe, for example, still, maybe, you're not comfortable singing, but even though it makes you feel good, doing it anyways is going to help you live more boldly and live more courageously. So keep doing what you love, no matter what anyone else has to say about it. And the more you do something, the better you get at it. So keep moving in the direction of your heart. And then we have, what will be the gift or outcome of this? Divine Sunchild, the blessings of the sun flow to you now. It is time to allow your life to flourish without limits, to let your light burn bright without veil, just like the midsummer sun burning without contest in the Egyptian desert. It is your time to shine bright. Amazing. So blessings are flowing to you now, and you will be able to, receive it by being open, embracing what life has to offer you, taking opportunities that come and flow to you. And by taking these opportunities and risks that feel true to your soul, you are going to shine more brightly, shining more than ever before. And this is going to really help you, your confidence. It's going to allow passion and love to flow through you. And it's going to really just encourage yourself to be more high vibrational, to not let anybody get you down, and to find the silver lining in every situation. What is the biggest challenge or opportunity for me to get the best outcome? We have Mother of Life. When life seems dry, depleted, filled with repetitive tasks, or simply stagnant and stifled, Isis, the Mother of Life, holds the ability to revive even the most numb, resistant, and difficult circumstances in your life. She calls to you now, seeking to bestow gifts of life upon you. Be bold and brave. Open your arms and receive. Amazing. So to get the best outcome of any challenges, even if, like this card is saying, it's, things are feeling dry, and you're on this this wash cycle just over and over, kind of in the same thing day in, day out, feeling is this life? Is is this what life is? You know, just being like, is there more? There's got to be more, you know? So taking these situations, these numb, resistant, difficult times, and allowing yourself, like we said before, to see the silver lining in all situations, because everything is purpose. And, you know, when things are feeling numb and dry, it's probably because, you know, the universe is trying to move you in a different direction that really fills you up and brings you some of that hydration, brings you some of that juicy flow. So whenever you're starting to feel, you know, that things are dry and like repetitive, just see what you can do to step outside of your box. See what little things, that little, you know, change in your day can make a difference. Maybe it's going for a walk or a bike ride. Maybe it's, you know, taking a moment and, you know, dancing a little bit, like doing something out of the norm that will uplift you and like let you snap out of this dry, depleted kind of energy to make a micro shift in a direction where you can feel a little bit better, so you can open yourself up, so that you can receive life and gifts of life, like this card says. So be bold and brave, open your arms and receive, make that tiny shift to help yourself open so that blessings of love and life can flow to you. Because when you are feeling that, you know, we're in this repetitive cycle, we are always able to make a shift into something that feels good or feels better. But to do that, we have to be open to seeing, you know, what's available that we can make this shift about, and see where we can take, you know, what we have and transform it into something different. Take our old routines, shuffle them up a little bit to revamp them and make our life feel good, make, you know, it feel a little bit more juicy, so that we can enjoy our daily life even more. And then we have, what special guidance is there to help me resolve this in the best way now? Talismans of potency. Sacred tools and objects can become an extension of your energy field, focusing your power and intention, helping you heal the split between spirit and matter, bringing physical matter more deeply into light and light. You are encouraged to work with sacred materials in a conscious way to help your own healing and enjoyment of the material world as a part of your spiritual practice. So using sacred tools, like for instance, making a white light of protection, you can, you know, take a pointed stone and use this point to, you know, extend from your energy field and make your sacred circle, your white light protection zone, with that gemstone, or, you know, with a letter opener, or a wand, or a piece of wood, as an example, to help you grow your energy and use materials that speak to you and that make you feel good, and involve those more in your spiritual and daily practices, so that you can feel more enjoyment from working with these materials. For example, my Om bells, having the Om programmed in each of the bells. So when we do our sound clearing, we are working with another material, our sacred tool, to project this Om throughout the neighborhood as far as the sound can travel. So what are some materials that you have in your life, or that, you know, that come to mind that you would really enjoy working with, and try to implement these things into your day and into your spiritual practices, so that you can get more out of, more enjoyment out of these tools. Beautiful. So group 1, you are really being, you know, told by the universe that you have the power to shift lower vibrational forces. You have the ability to uplift the energy around you with your voice, with your intention, with your energy. You are being asked to trust in your boldness and courage and take risks even though they don't feel comfortable, taking risks that make you feel alive so you can enjoy life more, so that you can have blessings flow effortlessly towards you because you were open to them, so you can shine bright. And the universe wants you to know that when life is feeling dry, that make a little micro shift and shift things, revamp your day a little bit, do something different that's going to take you out of that funk so you can feel a little bit more juicy and alive during your daily life, so you can feel bold and brave to try new things, so you can open and receive blessings and use your sacred tools and things that you have, that you are drawn to more deeply connect you with the spiritual realm, so that you can use these materials to be an extension of your energy field, so you can use them for your own healing, and so that you can enjoy the use of them, so that things can feel a little bit more juicy, a little bit more alive, a little bit more fun. So group 1, I hope you heard what you needed to hear. I hope you have a wonderful full moon in Aquarius, and I'm sending you lots of love. Hello group 2. So you have chosen the Argonite, the soul healer, healing trauma, past experiences, extracting all that wisdom and knowledge from these experiences, integrating them, and letting everything else go. All right, so we have, what is the real issue for me right now on a spiritual level? Rising sun, a dark phase and struggle is over. A new phase is upon you, one of hope, glory, light, and triumph. It is won through boldness and persistence. You have been through much, and now victory is upon you, beloved. For the divine solar child, a new consciousness within you is born. Amazing. This really goes so well with this stone, because it's allowing us to see that there was a dark phase, there was a struggle, and you have learned so much and you have gained so much wisdom. And now that you have dealt with these experiences and you've grown and evolved from them, you are moving into a new territory of hope, of glory, light, and triumph. And the universe is acknowledging your boldness and the persistence that is within you, that has helped you grow and continue to strive for more, to strive to evolve, to strive to honor yourself, because you know that you are enough. And this is really saying that you are in a whole another type of energy now, and you have a new consciousness within you that sees things in a very different way, in a whole different light, that allows you to gain so much wisdom and knowledge from not only your experiences, but from other experiences that people have dealt with as well. So this is amazing. I'm so happy that this card has come up for you, because it really shows how far you've come, how much you've gone through, and the beauty and of the energy and the healing that's with you now. We have, how can I best heal that in my day-to-day life? Soul retrieval. Isis, healing goddess, now offers you spiritual restoration and deep soul healing through the art of soul retrieval, reclaiming pieces of you lost through trauma, old and new. Soon you will enjoy greater wellness, energy, and power. So be willing to go through the healing process, knowing that any emotional clearing taking place is leading you to wholeness. So this card is saying that restoration and peace is going to be offered to you in this form of deep soul healing, by reclaiming pieces of your soul and pieces of you, lost through situations and traumas. And you can call and reclaim all aspects of you with your intention, just by saying, I call and reclaim all that is mine back to me. And by doing so, by calling and reclaiming all of your energy back to you, you will enjoy more wellness, energy, and power. and you will be able to move through this healing process, clearing any emotions that have been weighing heavy on you, weighing you down, so that you can be more into wholeness, so that you can truly feel that wisdom and knowledge from these experiences, so that you can call and reclaim all of your energy, and so that you can have greater energy, more healing, so that you can move into this new phase of your journey, feeling good, feeling whole, and knowing that you have been through, the ringer, and come back up on the other side, healed, renewed, transformed. And we have, what will be the gift or outcome of this? Ancient power mysteries. The oracle guides you to honor the power of your voice, whether through spoken or sung words, or through what you write about, speak about, or stand for symbolically. You have a potentially very healing, powerful voice, and you are guided to recognize the responsibility that you have for what you proclaim through your voice. Beautiful. So I think that this card is talking about, these past experiences, these traumas that you've been through, and it's saying that if you write about them and speak about them and talk about, maybe journal about the lessons and the wisdom that you've extracted from these traumas or experiences that, haven't really been the greatest, but have really helped you evolve, you are going to be able to not only heal yourself, but you will have the power to help heal others who are also dealing with similar situations. And when you recognize that you yourself are very healing to yourself and to others, you will feel this courage and this strength within you, and you will really be able to honor the strength of your voice and the message that you have to share. So this is amazing. What a wonderful card. And what is the biggest challenge or opportunity for me to get the best outcome? High Priestess. A mystery is to be unveiled. A new clarity around your direction is unfolding. Be willing to wait for the full reveal, but also recognize what is happening at this time. You will be gaining valuable insight into where you are being led and for what purpose. Amazing. So something is coming, an opportunity, something is arising in the energy around you, so be open to see what that is when it's ready to be revealed to you, and recognize that you are going through, you have went through so much, and you are completely transforming your energy, you are completely transforming your perspective, and you are moving in this whole nother direction based on, your self-worth and the love that you have for yourself and the persistence that you have within to keep striving for more, striving for what you deserve. And by waiting and being patient, knowing that the universe has something so good up its sleeve for you, you will feel, good just being able to surrender in the now moment and to just live by listening to your body and by, feeling the flow of the energy around you and releasing control over situations, knowing that everything is working out just as it's meant to, and that blessings are coming to you in the perfect time and in the perfect way. And you will be gaining insight into where you are being led, and it could be, in little pieces or pockets of information, it could be in little signs or synchronicities. Sometimes signs and synchronicities, you cannot, the universe can't make this stuff up. It will come to you because it's meant for you, and you will know that when you have these signs and synchronicities, you will honor that it is leading you somewhere, and that it's leading you in a specific direction, in a specific timeline. And by following that hunch, that opportunity, knowing that this is what's best for you, you will be led and projected on the path that you are meant to be. So be aware and have, good observation for what is going on around you, so you don't miss the signs and synchronicities, so that you can take hold of the opportunity when it's presented, and so you can really see, where you're being led. And a lot of times, where our greatest weaknesses, our greatest strength is born, and where we can heal from this weakness, we can then help heal others who have that weakness, because we have grown and evolved from that, because we have transformed. And by healing from any past traumas, this may be revealed to you that this is your purpose. This is why you have experienced things the way that you have, because this is your purpose, and you are meant to help people in a similar situation, to uplift the energy and to heal. And we have, what special guidance is there to help me resolve this in the best way now? Divine Guardian, this is the time of significant spiritual growth and healing for you. You are protected during these times by love and strength of Divine Mother Isis. Relax and allow your transformation to happen. Your Divine Guardian protects you now. Let go. Trust unconditionally in what is happening for you, and there is only love beneath the surface of the present situation. Beautiful. So this is guidance that is going to help you in the best way. So this is saying that from all that you have gone through, there is great growth and healing, and you are protected now. You are energetically protected from going through things that you may have in the past. And because you have healed so much, you have anchored in this protection, and your spirit guides want you to know that you are loved, and that you are being held in a sacred space by the Mother Isis, who loves you and is sending you strength. And when you surrender and you can relax, you can allow this transformation to be born within you, where you can integrate all this wisdom and knowledge that you've learned, and you can ultimately let go of all of this past experience, all of these past experiences that have held you down, so you can move away from that, extract what you need, and let the rest go, so that you can trust. It says that you can trust unconditionally in what is happening for you. So knowing that everything is purpose the way that it's meant to, and that you are meant to learn the lessons that you have, and that ultimately there is only love behind the situation, no matter how devastating the situation might have been. It is ultimately for your growth, for your evolution, and for your healing. So honor all that has happened, honor your strength, and know that you are so protected, and that you are being held energetically by the Mother Isis, and you are protected and you are loved. So just know that you have been through so much, and with your boldness, with your courage, you are able to birth this new consciousness, this new perspective that has you healing, that has you in a whole another light. And by healing from these past experiences, by resting and finding this all lost pieces of you, calling and reclaiming all your energy back to you, you can enjoy greater power and wellness. And know that, any emotions that come up are coming up because they are meant to be cleared out, so that you can feel more whole and renewed. And writing or speaking about what you've been through to extract your wisdom and your knowledge is going to be very healing for you and very healing for others. And by honoring the energy around you, being open and receptive to opportunities being presented, to signs and synchronicities from spirit, you will be led into a specific direction, and it will feel very, very personal and very fulfilling, So be open to what is going to be revealed for you, and know that this is a major time of growth, of healing, and that you are always loved in protection and in strength. You are always held in love and by the Mother Isis, and she is always giving you strength, and that you are having a deep transformation right now. So extract all that wisdom, all that knowledge, and let go of the rest, so you can fully integrate this new consciousness within you, and so that you can surrender into the flow and honor and trust that all that has happened has happened for your evolution, for your growth, and beneath all the layers is love, is healing. So I hope that you found this helpful. I hope that you heard what you needed to hear, and have a wonderful full moon in Aquarius. For those of you who picked the rose quartz, here we are. We are open to love, open to forgiveness, accepting ourselves, expressing ourselves without hurting others. So let's find what your reading has to say. So for the first card, what is the real issue for me right now on a spiritual level? The Lunar Queen. There is a deep feminine wisdom that recognizes the importance of cycles of rest and replenishment as essential to balance our actions of power and demonstration. You are asked to allow this replenishment for yourself now, trusting that you are in a cycle of creation that is about to shift into a new phase. Release and enjoy the process without having to control or force it. Amazing. So whenever you're feeling like a little bit more low energy, it's a sign that it's time to take some space for yourself, to rest and restore, to replenish yourself and your body, your being, your mind, and so that you can find peace and balance, so that you can have great power when you need it. It's very important to have this ebb and flow of energy, and it's really important to nurture yourself, especially when you feel like your energy is starting to get depleted. Taking that time away to really honor yourself and trust and surrender, knowing that taking time away isn't going to make you further behind. It's actually going to help you be more efficient and be more purpose driven, more in alignment with how you go about and do things. And so this is also a time where we can really trust our intuition and trust the shifts that are happening within our lives, and we can release, surrender, and enjoy the entire process of this rest, of this replenishment, and allow life to happen in a way that can surprise us a little bit. Release control so that we can enjoy the process of creation, so that we can enjoy the ebbs and the flows, so that we can really have greater power, and so that we can have greater power, but also greater joy, and just so that we can have the power to just be and not always have to be doing something. So honoring that just being aspect of yourself, so that you can enjoy life more fully. It's important to take rest. You deserve it. You deserve to nurture yourself and to feel good. How can I best heal that in my day-to-day life? Talisman of potency. Sacred tools and objects can become an extension of your energy field, focusing your energy and intention, helping you heal the split between spirit and matter, bringing physical matter more deeply into light and life. You are encouraged to work with sacred materials in a conscious way to help your own healing and enjoyment of the material world as a part of your spiritual practice. So finding tools and things that you are drawn to, so perhaps gemstones or incense or singing bowls or like a wand or a letter opener, something to allow you to extend your energy. For example, like if you're wanting to make a circle of protection around you, you can use like a stick or a gemstone, a letter opener, something with a point on it to help direct that energy more specifically. And so you can use tools that really make you feel good and that bring this sense of aliveness, so that you can integrate them in your practices, so that you can enjoy the material world and the energy of these certain tools to actually grow your own power and your energy even further. So allowing gemstones, for example, to amplify your energy and to help heal is a great example. Also, is a great example, so that you can enjoy these sacred materials and honor the energetics behind them, honor that they are special, that they are sacred in and of themselves, and knowing that they can help you amplify your own energy, and finding them in a way that you can use them in a different way that's maybe out of your norm, that allows you to enjoy the process or the ritual that you have a little bit more deeply. And we have, what will be the gift or outcome of this? Pillar of light, burning bright, earth star below, soul star above, burn away all that is not light, transform all into unconditional love. Star of Isis descend, your blessings and peace without end. Grace me now with peace and protection, completely embraced by divine perfection. Beautiful. So this card is saying that you have all that you need within you to transform any unresolved experiences or issues into unconditional love. The universe is wanting you to know that blessings are continuing to flow to you, and light is protecting you, burning away all that isn't light, so that you can have the most energy, so that you can have the most potency within you to do what you were meant to do. And this is a card really connecting you to the earth, but also to the universe, knowing that the earth has your back, but so does the universe, and knowing that we are in a unified field and that all is one. You will be able to enjoy life more. And this is saying that through these energies, you will always be protected. You will always be provided with peace, and you will also always be held in this emblem of protection, because the universe loves you, the earth loves you, the world loves you. So honor yourself, honor the star that you are, and know that everything is just as it's meant to be. So what is the biggest challenge or opportunity for me to get the best outcome? Divine destiny. The divine warrior is within you, helping you to continue with a worthy path even during times of difficulty. When faced with a challenge, a true warrior will summon more of him or herself to the cause. It might be by bringing more wisdom, focus, or intelligence, or surrendering into the divine. The warrior within has great inner resourcefulness and determination. Okay. So this is the biggest challenge to get the best outcome. So this card is saying that even though, you're on this trajectory, on your path, sometimes challenges can still arise. Sometimes there's difficulties, And there's that perspective on when a challenge or problem arises. You can shy away from it, or you can face it head on. And when you face challenges head on and see them for what they really are, which is a chance to grow, strengthen, and evolve, you will be able to summon more of yourself to whatever the situation. So you will be able to bring whatever you need to, you'll be able to bring it to the situation so that you can find a way to move past it, through it, heal it, transmute it. And by doing so, you will begin to strengthen this courage within you, and you will be able to have more wisdom. You will be able to have more focus and intelligence. You will be able to surrender into it, knowing that everything is purpose and is happening for a reason. And when you're able to do this and face situations and challenges head on, you will summon this warrior within you, and you will be able to use your determination and the resources around you to transmute or change or shift the situation a lot more easily and quickly than you might have anticipated, a lot more easier than what your ego might have thought that you were up against. So honoring the challenges that are arising and using them as a stepping stone, something that will strengthen you and prepare you for the next challenge that's going to arise, because the universe will not give you anything that you are not ready to handle. And we have, what special guidance is there to help me resolve this in the best way now? Enter the chamber of healing. A spiritual gift of healing is coming to you now. Be open without expectation or preconceived notions, and allow the healing energy to help you find the best solution for any situation that does not appear as it should be. Expect your miracle. Amazing. So to resolve the situation in the best way now, just know that spiritual healing is coming, and allow yourself to be open to receive this healing. Don't have any preconceived ideas of how this healing might occur to you, or how this healing may arise for you. Just surrender and release control of the situation. Focus on your intuition and your gut feelings, and you will know what the best solution is for you. It will feel so true for you, and just know that whenever your intuition and your gut is trying to tell you something, it's for a reason, and don't always try to take things at face value. Look behind the energy. What is underlying the situation at hand? Is it coming from a space of low vibration energy, or is it coming from a space of higher vibrational energy? And trust yourself, and know that by following your intuition, your gut feelings, you will become aware of when things are showing up that are actually different than how they appear to be. So release control over situations, and anything that doesn't feel right, pay close attention to it. Follow your instincts, follow your intuition and your gut, and know that by surrendering and releasing control, honoring yourself and your feelings and your intuition, your miracle is going to show up. And it might be a surprise, and the universe likes to surprise you, and wants you to feel joy and to be happy. So expect your miracle, expect it to show up when you least expect it, and don't have any preconceived ideas of how it might show up for you. Honor your thoughts, honor your feelings, honor your intuition, and follow where that leads you, knowing that, you know, there's more happening than what meets the eye. And by trusting and honoring yourself, you will be able to truly see the underlying intention of the situation at hand. So honor yourself, rest, and give yourself the replenishment you so deserve, so that you can feel more healed, so you can release and enjoy the process of where you're going and where you're being led without having to control it, letting it be and allowing it to flow towards you because it is meant for you. Using sacred tools and objects to help you anchor this spiritual realm within the physical. And so, you know, using gemstones or sound clearing or a wand to help, you know, extend your energy field will be very helpful. And by doing so, you will find great enjoyment in it. And honor the, you know, the protection that you have around you at this time. You can use the visualization of white light pouring through you, burning away all that isn't light, so that you are purified, so that you are renewed, so that you are embraced by divine perfection of divine white light. And honor the divine warrior within you, and know that when difficulties arise, that you can take it head on. You are able to, you know, use your resources and transmute any situation at hand with your strength, with your determination. And a lot of times, you know, these situations can be resolved a lot easier than you might think. And by, you know, trusting that these situations are coming up to grow you and to evolve you, will summon that inner warrior within you, so that you can be stronger and more powerful than ever. And know that spiritual healing is coming to you, and just allow this healing energy to find you, and don't have any expectations of how it might show up for you. Just be open to receive it, and know that it shall be. Your miracle is happening. It is waiting for you in the ether, and it will come to you. So I hope that you heard everything you needed to hear, Group 3. Have a wonderful full moon in Aquarius, and I'm sending you all the love. Have a wonderful day.